Hello everybody, it's Miss Sephora, and today we're going to be talking about the pond. And we're going to be discussing, and you're going to be seeing lots of videos with all the different animals that live in the pond, so it should be very exciting for your child. One of the animals is a frog. So I made this activity for you to do. Each of you, the person who's playing and your child, will get a picture of a frog with the tongue hanging out. Now, what you're going to do, if you have dice, you can have your child roll a dice, and then they got one. Okay, so you're going to feed the frog a fly. So he got one, so you're going to feed the frog a die. Now you say, it's my turn, you're going to do it also, and you got 5, so you're going to find 5 flies. Now, I have little pom-poms, but you can use anything. You can use beans, you can use beads, you can use anything. Anything you have, little rocks, little stones is fine. And then when you are done, you can ask your child, okay, let's look at the picture. How many flies do you have? And you count the flies in their picture. How many flies do I have? And we count the flies that I have. Then you compare who has more and who has less. It's a really good way of counting and comparisons. The other activity that I have, which was really fun, is these are lily pads. And what you're going to do is, I have lots of videos with music. So you'll turn the video on with the music and your child will dance around. But before you do that, you're going to put numbers on each lily pad, okay? Now I gave you numbers, but you do not have to use them if you don't want to use, print them out. You can just, and you can even have your child print out the numbers if it's possible, like 1 to 5, 1 to 10. That's a really good activity for them also. You can show them the number, they can write it on the lily pad. Once the lily pad's on the floor, put it all over the living room, and then they have to jump. So let's say you turn the music off. It's almost like playing freeze, and you'll turn the music off, and then they're standing on one of the lily pads, and if it's 3, they have to jump 3 times and say ribbit 3 times. So it's like ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And so you can do this as long as you want to do it, as long as your child is happy, okay? I have other sheets for you to do with your child, and this one is called Get Me to the Activity Pond. So this is a tracing sheet, which is very good for pre-writing. And I have the life cycle of a frog. Oops. The life cycle of a frog. And this is following directions with letters. They have to color the letter, whatever the letter says. And then this is an activity where I gave you a book, and it's called The Wide Mouth Frog. Now, and what this does is you have to learn how to sequence it. So your child will say, oh, okay, well, who does the wide mouth frog talk to first? Who does the wide mouth frog talk to second? Who does the wide mouth frog talk to last? And that's a really good way for them to sequence it. Just cut it out and let them put it in order. I have a how many, so they have to decipher and look at all the different pictures and decide and see how many and write the number. If they can't write the number themselves, please write it for them or trace it for them or just show them what it looks like and see if they can write it. These are frog body parts that they have to find. Where's the eyes? Oh, okay, here they are. And now if your child can read the eye, then they can cut it out also and put it where it belongs. So I hope you have fun. This is a fun, ponds are fun, and it's a great way for your child to learn about different animals. Please, don't forget to look at all the different books that are being read about the pond and some really fun songs. So have a great day. Bye.